Welcome back to Worldview TV. Today, we're diving into a deeply polarizing topic: gun laws in the United States. While federal law sets the foundation, each state writes its own rules, and in some places, those rules are extremely strict. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and join the Worldview TV community so you never miss a deep dive like this. Whether you support or oppose gun control, it's crucial to understand where the toughest regulations are, because they shape the national conversation, influence court battles, and affect millions of lives. Here are the top 10 U.S. states with the strictest gun control measures in 2025. 10. Washington. Rounding out our list is Washington State, which has rapidly tightened gun laws in recent years. It has universal background checks, 10-day waiting periods, and mandatory safety training for semi-automatic rifles. High-capacity magazines are banned, and red flag laws are used frequently. Washington also requires permits and background checks for concealed carry and has safe storage laws to reduce accidents. 9. Rhode Island. Rhode Island often flies under the radar but has tightened its laws significantly. It has universal background checks, red flag laws, and waiting periods on all gun purchases. The state bans high-capacity magazines and assault-style weapons and requires mandatory safety training. Rhode Island also has strong child access prevention laws, making owners legally liable if kids access firearms. 8. Illinois. Illinois requires anyone who wants to own or even purchase ammunition to get a firearm owner's ID card, FOID. All gun sales involve background checks and waiting periods. The state has red flag laws, safe storage mandates, and recently banned the sale and possession of assault-style weapons. Concealed carry permits require extensive training and background checks. 7. Connecticut. After the Sandy Hook shooting, Connecticut became a leader in strict gun policy. It has universal background checks, permits to purchase both handguns and rifles, and registration for certain semi-automatic weapons. High-capacity magazines are banned, and there are red flag laws allowing removal of firearms from high-risk individuals. Buyers must complete safety training and waiting periods apply. 6. Maryland. Maryland requires a handgun qualification license involving fingerprinting, training, and a background check before buying a handgun. It bans assault weapons, large-capacity magazines, and ghost guns, untraceable firearms built from kits. Red flag laws allow courts to temporarily seize guns from people posing a danger. Maryland also enforces secure storage laws and background checks for all sales. 5. New Jersey. New Jersey has some of the most detailed purchase and carry regulations in the U.S. To buy a gun, you need a firearms purchaser ID card or a separate handgun purchase permit. Buyers undergo fingerprinting, background checks, and safety training. The state enforces magazine limits, assault weapon bans, and extreme risk protection orders to remove guns from dangerous individuals. Even transporting firearms is tightly regulated. 4. Massachusetts. Massachusetts requires permits to own or carry any firearm, and every applicant must complete safety training and pass a background check. Local police chiefs have discretion to deny licenses if they believe someone is unsuitable, a rare power nationally. The state enforces assault weapon bans, magazine limits, and safe storage laws. Massachusetts consistently has one of the lowest gun death rates in the country. 3. Hawaii. Hawaii stands out with the lowest gun death rate in the nation, and extremely restrictive laws. All gun buyers must get a permit from local police, complete background checks, and undergo fingerprinting and mental health screening. There is a mandatory 14-day waiting period and mandatory safety training for every gun purchase. Open carry and concealed carry are highly restricted, with very few permits issued. Every firearm must be registered with police within 5 days of purchase. 2. New York. New York enforces rigorous licensing for handguns, requiring extensive background checks, character references, fingerprinting, and training. It also has red flag laws allowing courts to seize firearms from people considered a threat. The Concealed Carry Improvement Act sets strict standards for carrying guns in public, including mandatory training and strict location bans. New York also limits magazine capacity to 10 rounds and bans assault weapons. Gun owners face regular renewal requirements and strict safe storage laws to prevent access by minors. 1. California. California is widely regarded as the strictest state on guns in America. It has universal background checks for every sale, a 10-day waiting period, and requires a firearm safety certificate before purchase. The state bans assault-style rifles, high-capacity magazines, and bump stocks. Open carry is banned, and concealed carry permits are hard to get. Local sheriffs decide who qualifies. California even has background checks for ammunition purchases and allows lawsuits against gun manufacturers who act negligently. It's a comprehensive system designed to limit access, track every sale, and prevent high-risk individuals from obtaining weapons. These 10 states, California, New York, Hawaii, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Maryland, Connecticut, Illinois, Rhode Island, and Washington, now represent the strictest gun control regimes in the United States. Supporters say these laws save lives, reduce mass shootings, and prevent suicides. Critics argue they infringe on constitutional rights and fail to stop crime. But whether you agree or disagree, the trend is clear. More states are tightening gun laws, not loosening them. These 10 states are on the front lines of that shift, and they're shaping the future of gun policy in America. Thanks for watching Worldview TV. Subscribe for more in-depth exploration of fact about countries, cities and cultures around the world.